Hi everybody. It has been a while since I've done a vinyl haul, and as you can tell, the scenery in here has changed. We have been doing a lot of home reconstruction, and this room got turned upside down and redecorated, and all the vinyl got resorted. We had filled one of these previously, so we now have two, and everything's a little more fleshed out, so we have room for more vinyl. Needless to say, I missed a month. About, yeah. Well, we did the record store day vinyl haul, so we can count that as April. So this is kind of May, super late May, because this will probably go up in June, to be quite honest. Vinyl haul. I do have quite a few titles. A lot of them are some titles from the same group. We will go through these quickly. Yes, you will get a room tour. We still have some stuff to hang in here and some things to kind of move around. It's pretty much done in here. We just got some more memorabilia to hang on the walls and get a new light fixture. And it's pretty much done. But yeah, this room got turned completely upside down. Oh, we're also waiting for a new turntable. So this is not even hooked up right now. So a lot of, pretty much every single vinyl I'm going to show you today, I've not listened to yet. We've not listened to yet because the record machine is not hooked up. There are no speakers in here currently, so we have no way to listen to vinyl right now. We're in the process of getting a whole new setup. So yeah, once this room is completed, I will give you guys a room tour if you want. That way you can see the whole new room. As you can see, the walls are purple now, and this looks a little more bare, but like I said, we've got a whole nother unit over here with the rest of the vinyl. It's all fleshed out, so we have more space because this one was full before. As you can see, I still have quite a bit to put up in here. So once it's all done, I will give you a tour and you can see our music room, formerly known as the well, we never used it as a dining room. It's the dining room, but we never use it as a dining room. Anyways, here are some of the titles that we got in the last month and a half, probably. First up is the repressing of the, I'm just gonna have to take it out. This is really sad. Normally I like to keep these on, but this one is bothering me. So this is the repressing of The Fury of the Aquabats. Super pumped when they released it, they were repressing this. This is a great album if you're a fan of the Aquabats. Our whole family loves the Aquabats. In fact, it was our son's first concert ever. He loves them. He loves their show. He loves their music. So it was a really great first concert for us to take him to. And we've seen them several times before. They always put on a fantastic show. So super pumped to get this one. A little bummed that it came damaged, but I mean, what can you do? I even tried to email the company and they never got back to me. So not very good PR there, in my opinion, customer service. But yeah, you can see the corner here is kind of bent. There you go. You can see it better there. All the way around. Thankfully, the vinyl is still intact. It is a 2 LP set. You could open it up here and see some artwork. So you've got some artwork down here. You've got your lyrics in here, and you've got some photos of the band. So this special edition here is pressed on this, oh my gosh, where does it open? Gorgeous lime green transparent vinyl. It's like neon green transparent vinyl. It's an awesome color. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out when I saw it online. You never know, because pictures can be misleading, but when it came and I opened it, ugh, it's such a great color. And this, the reason it's on 2 is it's really hard. Oh gosh, it's gonna be really hard for you to see. The reason it is a 2 LP set is you have a pressed side. I'm not even sure if you're going to be able to see it, that is etched with the Aquabat little mite guy. I don't think you'll be able to see it. Yeah, because it's transparent, you're not even gonna see this really cool etched vinyl. It's barely noticeable to me. on here. It says "Sorry for You" on it. It's etched on this side here. I'm not sure if you will be able to see this. I can barely see it just looking at it with my naked eyes. But yeah. So you've got tracks on 3 sides, and then the 4th side is the logo. Okay, sorry about that. Got a package delivered. Anyways, 2 LP set, 3 sides, 4th side is etched, which isn't really that noticeable, so that's kind of a bummer, but it's there. This is pressed by Gloopy Records. As you can see, it says newer down here. So this is the new pressing, which has some bonus tracks, previously unreleased tracks, and demo versions on here. Super fun album. I've not had a chance to listen to it. Like I said, I've not had a chance to listen to any of these, but I'm very familiar with the tracks because we are fans of music. So if you like that super happy, puppy, fun, goofball lyrics, Aquabats are for you. Next, we have a vinyl here from an artist that I had not heard of until we found out she was opening for Jack White. So we saw her perform live, and unfortunately we missed a portion of her set because we were waiting in line to get in with the Yonder Pouch fiasco and everything. Just took a while to get into the venue. So I really didn't know a whole lot about her, still really don't know a whole lot about her, but I really enjoyed the music, and so did my husband. So we ended up picking up her vinyl at the merch table after the show, and that is Mateel, and this is her self-titled album, Mateel. From what I understand, she is a graphic designer and illustrator by trade, and then musician for fun. So inside here, it's got her little thank you liner, and then just another photograph here. It's just pressed on black. Okay. I really enjoyed the couple tracks that I did here live. I have listened to 2 of her other tracks via YouTube with her music videos, and I enjoy them. She's gives you very much that 1960s rock vibe. So if you're into like those 60 twangy tracks like Nancy Sinatra, things like that, you will really enjoy Mateel. From what I've heard so far, I really like it. It's that kind of unique sound that is reminiscent of the 60s with a modern twist on it. So it's enjoyable stuff. I definitely highly recommend checking her out if you're interested in that kind of music. It very much fit the setting of Jack White and his show. So this was a very good choice for an opener for his tour. I wish I could tell you more about these albums, you guys. And I apologize for that, but I haven't been able to listen to any of them. Sorry. Well, this one I can tell you a whole lot about because I'm very familiar with this one. Okay, so this next album that I've got here is one that I am surprised I didn't already own, but because in April, it is Rex Manning Day, April 8th. If you know what Rex Manning is and what Rex Manning Day is, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about and what this next vinyl is. And that's the Empire Records soundtrack. I don't know why I didn't have this before. I have the soundtrack on MP3. I don't own it on CD, and I don't own it on any other format until now. I own it on vinyl. So the Empire Records soundtrack came out on vinyl for Record Store Day in 2012, I believe, and I didn't pick it up then because I wasn't really going to many record store days then. I just wasn't able to go. Up until now, I've always worked on Saturday when record store day happens. So I just never was able to attend a record store day. I had to send people to get vinyl for me, or I mostly thrifted a lot of my vinyl. But this was one that I kind of was bummed that I never got my hands on, so I just started digging around Rex Manning Day, which is April 8th, by the way, and found out that there are still copies floating around. And I got this on Walmart, walmart.com, and it shipped straight to a local Walmart to me. I think I got it for $15. So I will link that below, and if you want to get your hands on this, it's such a great soundtrack. Super awesome 90s soundtrack. Great movie. It's one that is very near and dear to my heart. Not only is it a great 90s flick, it is also something that just kind of reminds me of my teenage years and working retail and things like that. So I'm glad that I got my hands on this. So this is a 2 LP set. I could have sworn there was, oh, there's pictures. I didn't take it out of the plastic. It is a bifold, and there are photos on the inside, but because I'm really strange and haven't taken it out of the plastic wrapping yet all the way, we're just gonna leave it like that until it wears down. I just like to keep my vinyl crisp. So you've got your front, which is the cover of the CD, the back, which has your track listing and some still photos from the film. Like I said, this is a compilation, so there are a lot of artists on here. You've got your Cranberries, Gin Blossoms, the Martinis, Told the Wet Sprocket, Cracker, you know, etc. So this was printed on gold vinyl, so it's a transparent gold color. And I am super happy that I got my hands on it. I didn't even think I would find one for this price. I thought that they were all gone. So I believe this is a first pressing. I believe this is the only time they ever pressed this on vinyl. I don't think it came, because that was the era of the CD. Vinyl just kind of took a back seat for a while. So if you've not seen this film before, I highly recommend it. If you love the 90s and you love nostalgia, check it out. It was relatively unknown back then. It has a very big cult following now. I mean, shoot, I know when Rex Manning Day is still to this day. At April 8th every year is Rex Manning Day. Watch the movie, you'll figure that out. This has a great cast in this film as well. If you've never seen it, you've got Liv Tyler, you've got Renee Zellweger, Robin Tunney, Ethan Embry, and Johnny Whitworth. Is that how you say his name? Whitworth? Yeah. Who I adore. He's adorable. He's great. He's on Twitter. If you don't follow him, you should. He has a super cute dog that reminds me of, that looks pretty similar to my dog. And he's a really nice guy on Twitter. And there's some other Debbie Mazars in the movie as well. I keep knocking my glasses with this vinyl. But this is seriously one of my top favorite films. And I'm so pumped to have my hands on this soundtrack. I love it. It's great. And I can't wait to listen to it on vinyl. Because all I've ever listened to it is in my MP3 format. So I am excited. This is a A&M Records vinyl, offshoot of Universal, so check it out. I will link below if you are interested in picking up a copy, if they still have some. Like I said, I picked it up for like 15 bucks on Walmart.com, which ships straight to store. I have never seen this in a vinyl shop since it has released on Record Store Day, which I didn't even get it that year. So super excited that I was able to snag a copy of it. So next, I won't talk about each individual one. Well, I might. They're not open. We recently went to a local show. I can't even open this. I should have been prepared better. Ha! So recently Mustard Plug came to town. And if you're not familiar with Mustard Plug, they are a ska, poppy, punk group that actually started in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where there was no ska scene. So they've toured relatively around the country and world, I believe, and they've been on a Warped Tour, things like that, and they're just a generally fun ska band. So while we were there, we realized we didn't have any of their stuff on vinyl, and they had 3 albums on vinyl, and we picked up all 3 because we can't help ourselves at all. We're trouble. So the first one here is Evildoers Beware, with the little evil mustard bottle on the back. So there's the back of that one. Such a great album. So you've got songs on here like Miss Michigan, Mendoza, the beer song, Go, and oh, I hadn't even opened this yet. Look at that awesome label. Love it. It's got their logo on it, and this is printed on mustard yellow vinyl. It's got a little marble effect to it. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it. My battery is flashing. So this is a 1 LP set with the music. Inside you have lyric sheet and some photos of the band. I believe, what did this album come out? 1986? Something like that. God, I'm old. But it's a super fun album. I will link below all these bands and their pages where you can find their music and where you can find these vinyl. I'm not sure if you can find this commercially or if you have to actually go to one of their shows to get it, or their website. But I will share the details. So that's Evildoers Beware. Great album, by the way. Then we also have in black and white on vinyl. Alright, my battery died. Anyways, so this is the other vinyl we picked up from the Mustard Plug show, which was a great show, by the way. There were a lot of really good bands on there. My husband's ska band, he's in multiple bands, opened up for them, and it was just, there was a lot of, besides them, there were 2 other openers and Mustard Plug, and it was just an overall really great show. So this was the other vinyl we picked up there, and this one is their album. This one is Mustard Plugs in black and white. This one is, wow, pressed on a gray marble vinyl. Also another good album by them. This one's kind of a sleeper album. Not a lot of their mainly popular songs are on this one. It's a little darker than a lot of their other stuff here, but there are some really good songs on here. I think the one that's most memorable that everybody knows is Real Rat Bastard. So, but it's a great album. We picked it up. We didn't have it already. We didn't have any Mustard Plug on vinyl. How is that even possible? So glad to add this one to our collection. They're a lot of fun. They're very high energy. They joke around with the audience. It's always a good time to see them. So if you're into ska music, I would highly suggest checking out Mustard Plug if they come to your town. So this is the last one we picked up, and this is their newest, I believe, release. I don't think they have anything newer than this, right? And this is Can't Contain It. I'm sorry I'm breezing through these, you guys. So the inside here has your lyric sheet, photo of the band with their little notes and their thank yous on here. And this one, oh, this is gorgeous. See, I haven't even opened these because we can't listen to them. This is a beautiful blue transparent vinyl. What a gorgeous color, you guys. Really, really, really like this color. It's gorgeous. And, oh, look at that. You can see they're from, like I said, they're from Grand Rapids. So this label here is this label here says Grand Rapids City Limits. So it's a sign there in Grand Rapids, which is a great little city. I really enjoy Grand Rapids. So this album is one, like I said, haven't listened to it yet because we don't have a vinyl record player hooked up. But I have heard some tracks on this before, and they did play some at the shows. So if you're into Mustard Plug, I would highly suggest checking them out. I will throw a link down below if you can purchase any of these online. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure. It might just be something you have to pick up on a tour. But if you see them, grab all 3. Why not? That's what we did. So now we have 3 Mustard Plug vinyls to add to our collection, which is great. And the other 2 that we picked up were also from that show, which was just a couple weeks ago. And this is a local band called Rebel Spies. And I quite honestly have not heard a whole lot about them or of them recently, but I really enjoyed their set. And this looks like it comes with this little insert here. Oh my goodness, children! My children are fighting. So this comes with a little insert band photo and lyrics on the back. So I like the little dust cover that this comes in. I've already opened it. It actually has a little sticker on there. It tells you what color variant is on it. So this is a great cover. I love this comic book cover here. It's really cool. I wonder what comic this is from. Looks like He-Man almost. Not sure, but it says Rebel Spies. And this is the album Rise. Like I said, this is a local group here in Detroit, and they're comprised of former members of the Suicide Machines and the band Telegraph, if you've ever heard of them. I'm not sure if they ever spanned, same with Suicide Machines. I'm not sure how much of people know about them besides Michigan, but we heard them a lot here on the radio. And this is kind of a burnt orange marble vinyl. It says orange. It's got that burnt orange color, and it's got marble gradient here. And I've not heard this album. I'm just going off what I heard live, which I really enjoyed. They are more of a true punk group. Not like, I mean, they were on a ska show, but they were a lot harder than the other ska bands on the lineup, but that's not to say that their music wasn't bad. The music was really good. I really enjoyed it. So if you're into that more fast-paced punk rock music, I would definitely check them out. Their sticker here says, they 11 tracks of hardcore punk for fans of Dag Nasty, Misfits, 7 Seconds, and Bad Religion. And they picked out some very well-rounded bands to describe their influences, because I definitely would describe their influences as that. So if you're into Dag Nasty, Misfits, 7 Seconds, or Bad Religion, check them out. Obviously, they're influenced heavily by these guys. So this is Rebel Spies. I need to put that back actually where it is. I love the dust cover. Mama loves the dust cover. And I can't wait to get this room all settled so we can actually listen to our vinyl again and be awesome. And then the last two we have here is just two from another one of the opening bands. They opened up for Muster Plug again. And if you are familiar with the Suicide Machines and their lead singer, Gene Navarro, this is his other band. He has so mane bands, you guys. It is ridiculous. And they're all pretty damn good. So this is the 7-inch from that band, Gene Navarro and the Traders. And they are very reggae ska. Very much so heavier on the reggae poppy side. So this is a little red 7-inch, transparent 7-inch. And this has 4 tracks on it. Yeah, I know. Hi, baby. I enjoyed their set immensely. They had a lot of great energy. They really got the crowd pumped up. They were really enjoyable to watch. And Gene Navarro is just a really good guy. Nice overall vibes given from him for sure. Because I have had a couple run-ins, so. My cat is sitting right down there. And then this is their newest release on vinyl that we had to pick up. If I can open it. So yeah, like I said, Gene Navarro has his hands in so many different projects. Suicide Machines are still kind of a thing. They do a show 1 or 2 times a year, at least every Black Christmas here in Detroit. So if you're fans of them and you want to make a trip to come see him, it's definitely worth it. He also has a very hardcore band called Hellmouth. There's Break Anchor, which is another hardcore band. And now Gene Navarro and the Traders, which is a lot more lighter. Even lighter so than the Suicide Machines, because like I said, this is very reggae influenced music here. So we got liner notes and lyric sheets here. Band logo on the other side. Cover art here is very old school traditional flash art style, which I really dig. I like that. Same with this one here. This is also, I didn't even note the cover, you guys. I really need to be more descriptive with these things. So again, you got your old school flash art style art work. How many times can I say art? Here, front and back. I actually prefer this logo, the old school, this traditional style logo over this one. I mean, I like the modernized version of it. It's very nice and appealing to the eye. Anyways, so this is their LP here on Asbestos Records. And this is on a gorgeous green transparent vinyl. You can see me through it. That's how transparent it is. But it is a beautiful green color. If it wants to focus on that. So this album here is, this group is very heavily influenced by reggae and ska, and that definitely shows through in all their tracks. So former band members from Trace of Veins, Suicide Machines, Telegraph, and Bad Assets, which are a bunch of local bands here to the Michigan area, comprise this band. So if you are into that reggae kind of music, I highly recommend. Actually, check out all of Gene Navarro's bands. I mean, he hasn't missed so far with any of the bands that he's been in recently, and he's in a lot. So from Suicide Machines on, great stuff. So really enjoy this. Their set was very energetic, got the crowd moving, and that's really what you want to see in a live show. So I definitely am looking forward to checking them out again when they come around, and hopefully it's sooner than later. So That's pretty much all I have, and I'm sorry if this ended up being lengthy and rambly and all over the place. Everything's kind of everywhere right now in our house, and we're still trying to get everything in its place. So sorry if I don't have any more input on the tracks. I say this every month, I swear, but I have no way to listen to it right now. Like, legitimately, I don't even think, none of the download codes didn't fall out of these unless my husband had hoarded them all and they're upstairs. But hopefully soon I will get to listen to all of these albums, and maybe one day I will pick one and do a just full-on one album review instead of throw 5 or 6 of them at you and give you a short synopsis of what they are. So I hope you all enjoyed this month's vinyl haul. I'm so sorry it is super duper late, so this is probably going to be like May, June. It is coming out in June. Not going to be real. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions on artists you want me to review or listen to, pop a comment below, let me know. Give this a thumbs up so I know you're really enjoying these vinyl haul videos, and I will definitely be doing more for you. I'm sorry if the camera angle or lighting is strange. Like I said, where I'm at in the room isn't really comfortable right now, and I'm hoping once we get everything all set up, I can do this a little more comfortably in here. So have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye.